Welcome to the WBC Arena, and what an atmosphere we have here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Tommy the Duke. Up first, Tommy the Duke Morrison, one of the most entertaining and electrifying heavyweights in the world. Some say one of the best left hooks in the history of the heavyweight division. The Rock, Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler himself, one of the greatest fighters of all time. A sparkling record, and one of the best to ever do it.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Kansas City, Missouri, here is the hard-hitting WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Tommy the Duke Morrison. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Todd, as a young man, this is the Mecca. This is the place you want to be. This is it.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got him there. Perfect counter lands. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Punch scores. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They're both trying for a knockout. Nice punch. Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Oh, what a punch! You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Beautiful counter shot. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry? They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. time they drop their guard, they get caught. He misses with that jab. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well, it's a smart move to clinch, but you can't do that too often.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
So once again, they'll clinch, and one of these fighters has got to take the lead here.
There's a tactic to clinching. When you clinch, you're taking someone out of their pace. You're making them feel uncomfortable. It's something they're not used to. But it's a fashion of clinch as well. You can be a dirty clincher. Pull the arm out the shoulder, lean on them, but do it on the blind side of the referee, so he doesn't know.
Just missing with the uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Morrison in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us. And there's the bell to start the round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Hey, sometimes the best thing you can do is to grab your opponent.
Have to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
Everyone getting tired of seeing these two fighters hold and clinch.
Sometimes you got to go with the instincts. Hold on tight till your head clears, till you get your breath back, till the referee steps in.
Touching him up again. Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Oh, what a punch! Big and missing big with that hook. Gonna shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. How many more times is the referee gonna let these fighters clinch each other without taking a point?
You cannot.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Corner's got the tower. They're going to throw it in. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
How does he continue to hold the referee can take a point here?
Yeah, you got to clinch. What the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee. Get him to complain about the conditions. Get him to just feel uncomfortable. Keep doing unorthodox things. I don't mind that now and again, but don't make a habit of it.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Can't score with that jab. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. There's a scoring blow. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Stumbling around on Bambi leg. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope that...
And there's the bell to start the round. Rocky Marciano, a true Hall of Famer, never lost a fight in his professional career, and he's taking on an underdog, an unknown.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. A very competitive round with 10. Smart move to clinch there, but the referee's only going to let you do that so often.
I don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Remember, with a lighterweight, you're expecting at least 300 shots around. They can let these shots go. They can move. They're fast. They're sharp. It's a hard night's work for the referee.
And that hook misses. Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
I guess showboating is part of their plan. He's in there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Got him there. And once again, this round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Better be careful, the referee may take a point if he keeps clinching.
You can't do that too often because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watch, look, didn't say anything, just gestured to say, I've checked you. Now be careful because when he starts pulling, taking you out of your rhythm, it's going to get harder.
He's being smothered here in the clinch and can't get his shots off.
Tells me so much when a fight is holding on. It means they've been hurt, it means they're tired, or it means they don't know what to do.
Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more, try some stick and move. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Smart move there. When you're in trouble, just hold on.
Sometimes style makes fight, but this one, the style's just...
Where was the defense? Looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just...
And wisely here, they're going to clinch and hold on to stop this offensive onslaught.
What you've got to do is you do need to get it.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place. We came here for a fight, and we've got a hugging contest.
You can't do that too often because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watch.
Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complete.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
Oh my goodness, so that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
Punch, counter punch. Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Just missing with the uppercut.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
There's a counter shot. Good counter punch. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
A wise veteran move there to clinch.
You cannot do it too often because the referee is going to pull you apart and deduct a point.
That punch scores. Perfect punch. And they got caught. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are.
And now going for the finish. Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? One, two, three, four, five, six.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. And that's the right decision. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
As we enter the final frames of nice veteran move here to hold on to his opponent to slow down the momentum.
Sometimes style makes fight, but this one, the styles just seem to be clashing.
That jab won't score. Johnny, I thought they were supposed to hit each other, not hold each other.
It tells me so much when a fight is holding on. It means they've been hurt, it means they're tired, or it means they don't know what to do.
Seconds are so precious at this stage of the game.
Yeah, you got to clinch. What the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee. Get him to complain about the conditions. Get him to just feel uncomfortable. Keep doing unorthodox things. I don't mind that now and again, but don't make a habit of it.
Hey, those punches add up. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Tried to score with a jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a good decision here to hold on. Russ saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction.
It may not be pretty, but sometimes clinching is effective.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you got fighters at these weight division, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
Has to be careful for that receipt. And he'll hug him again, but you can't blame him, can you?
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
And what a shock. Another clinch.
I don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do you...
Stumbling around in potholes. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they get into... Did you see that? Let me jump in for just a second. And a good decision here to clinch. The corner is outraged, and yes, the referee will step in and deduct a point.
About time, ref.
Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. They ring the bell, and here we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighters.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counterpunch. And he will hold here, and good thing he did because he was getting beaten up.
What you've got to do is you do need to get an advantage. The comparison is probably football. Ballers will pretend to hit and roll around 6-7 times just to get...
Smart move to grab a hold of your opponent, but obviously you can't do that too often.
Yeah, you got to clinch. What the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee. Get him to complain about the conditions. Get him to just feel uncomfortable. Keep doing unorthodox things. I don't mind that now and again, but don't make a habit of it.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges. Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
So much for boxing, and we may see an early stoppage here. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! I need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
A shot from the gods took him out.
10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right.
And there's the bell to start the round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
And you can see he does not like being grabbed onto.
Sometimes you got to go with the instincts. Hold on tight till your head clears, till you get your breath back, till the referee steps in.
Smart move there to buy some time.
It tells me so much when a fight is holding on. It means they've been hurt, it means they're tired, or it means they don't know what to do.
A swing and a miss with that jab. Just misses with that jab. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. Rocky Marciano, few have been better. One of the greatest of all time.
I've seen it so many times.
Wouldn't be surprised if the referee deducts a point for that.
Finally, a referee that knows how to do his job right.
Catch and shoot. Good punch. That one lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards, the corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. We thought this might be a good fight and a close fight, and it certainly has turned into that, hasn't it? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Which fighter's going to get caught first?
Next round coming up. Now you've got to step it up. Now you've got to be smart. Now you've got to give him something different. Because one of these two fighters is going to come out and try and jump on it, put it on him. And this is what you've got to get ready for. Be smart. Change things up again. Change your pattern of behavior.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? The perfect counter lands. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
A very competitive round here so far. Big hooks upstairs.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Beautiful counter shot. That punch scores. Catch and shoot. The jab misses. It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counter punch. Nice punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You can't do that too often or the referee's going to take a point.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the...
Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judge...
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything.
Hold it right there. Let me jump in for just a second. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. That one lands.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Oh, and that changes everything, and down they go. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.